So I actually was going to get a little snarky and be a little upset with Maniology, even though it's not their fault. I still have not got the Hollow collection. I ordered it, they shipped it on time, but it has been stuck in the post office somewhere between Hawaii and here for like 2 or 3 weeks. I was supposed to get it the 16th, and then it pushed it to the 18th, and then it said the 20th, and then it said the 23rd, and then it said the 28th. I don't know where it's at. Yesterday I did receive nothing else I've ordered has come, especially like my Christmas presents. I ordered everything before Black Friday and a couple of things on Cyber Monday. Nothing came on time, so I had to go purchase more stuff for Christmas presents. But anyway, I got the sweetest card from Maniology. So nice. So now I guess I'm gonna have to be nice to them for a little while and not be so snarky about Maniology. And they sent me a Starbucks gift card. How sweet is that? All right, you get a little reprieve there, Maniology. Well, what I have on today is from Polish, and it is Thistle. It's this beautiful gray, and it has a pink kind of green shift to it. So pretty. So I have a couple more questions about stamping and decals that I haven't really answered that well, I guess, because I still have people asking pretty much the same question about decals. So I've got a few New Year's Eve plates here from Maniology, and this one is 042. I think these are all still available. I don't think any of them are from the Manny and Me. We'll see. 079, M116, this is the newest one, M169. And let's do some decals. All right, so new plates. You absolutely should wipe them off with acetone before using them. Do I always? No, because I hate messing up the new pretty plates. So to clean up your plates again and make them streak free after you're done using them, you can spray them with some alcohol and then wipe them really well with a piece of cotton or a lint-free wipe. I actually like use a t-shirt or a towel like that. Clear Jelly Stamper makes this stamping plate cleaner. I think it does a really good job, but it leaves like an oily film that I do not like, and I hate the smell. Yes, I don't like the smell of acetone either, but really don't like the smell of that stuff. All right, first I am going to test Maniology's sticky base coat to see if this will work for decals, because I don't know if it will or not. But I'm just going to put a little bit of this on this mat here. But I use Wet n Wild clear nail protector. It's like $1 anywhere. All right. The reason you cannot use and do not use, I forgot to say this in the video, a quick dry top coat is because they dry so crispy. And that's why I'm testing this base coat from Maniology, seeing if maybe it stays a little more pliable. I know that I've tried a couple others that stayed pliable, but they're not ones that are readily available to me, or, you know, I just end up using this one. It just works the best, the Wet n Wild. But for sure, let me know down in the comments if anybody else has any clear that stays pliable like this one does. But this you can usually get at the Dollar Tree or Dollar Store. This one stays really pliable, and I don't know if the Maniology one will or not. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna let that dry, and then we're gonna stamp on that. So then when you color it in and you peel them off and you flip it over to put it on your nail, then it's essentially already top coated and you don't have to worry so much about smearing. All right, so another way to color in just directly on your stamp, which is my preferred way to do it. I pick up the image, And I know I used to do this too. I just don't find it necessary anymore. But if you're having problems with your image when you're trying to color that in, picking it up with whatever you're using, I don't like dotting tools because they do tend to, if you touch that image, they do tend to pull up the image. Use a tiny little detail brush. And make sure you have plenty of polish on your brush, but not so much that you're going over your lines. And just really lightly color that in. You don't want to touch your lines. You don't want to touch that image. You just want to pull the polish and fill it in. You don't want to drag it. So make sure that your polish is wet and there's plenty on there. And you shouldn't pull up the image. All right, so another way to do it is to pick up your image. Just let it sit for a minute. It's not that, it's not wet. Now, if you're using a black, now I do like the sticky one, but my favorite is Base's Loaded Lacquer on the black. And then you take your, again, the Wet n Wild nail protector, and same thing, really easily. You got, see the drip? You're just gonna pull that over. You're not gonna touch your stamper with the brush. You're just using the brush to guide the polish so that it doesn't pull your image off, and let that dry. Now, if it does a little bit of beading up, it's fine, because when you make another swipe, it'll fix itself. And then you can color that in without worrying about picking up your image at all. So we'll let that one dry. Let's move back to these and just stamp the images directly on that. So now that we have it on here, we want to top coat that again so we don't smear that black. So I'm going to take my water-based no smudge top coat. And I'm going to paint it right on that stamper. So I'm not pulling anything over this, and just cover those real quick so I don't have to worry about them smudging. I'll let that dry. So I was really hoping to have that hollow polish from Maniology to do something with. I will still review it, but. So then you're top coated and you don't have to worry about picking up that image. You can touch that image. It's not going to come up now because it's been top coated. And then you can take a tiny brush, if you prefer a dotting tool, whatever you're comfortable with, and then you can color that in without worrying about lifting the image off the stamper. Same with this. You don't have to worry about lifting that image off or smudging it now. And I'm gonna wait for that to dry. And then if you want to, same thing, you can just paint your stamper with the smudge-free top coat, stamp it, let it dry, and then I absolutely recommend going over it again with this. Oh, we're gonna try the other one too. And waiting for it to dry, before you peel it up. You can let that sit on a mat for weeks, months. I've let them sit for months on my dusty desk. Hit them with this again, wait for it to dry 20 minutes or so, and it makes it pliable again. You can peel it up and use it. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry. This one is the sticky base coat for Maniology, and this one is the Wet n Wild, and let's see what works. Okay, so it's about 5 hours later. I finished cooking dinner. We ate so much food. I don't eat carbs, and I eat nothing but carbs for dinner, and I stuffed myself, and I was so sick. I felt terrible. So let's get back to this now that I'm not gonna die. Good news, people, because I really thought I was gonna die there for a minute. Okay, so this side is the Wet n Wild, and this one is the sticky base coat for Maniology. This one, I'm trying to peel up, and I can tell already it's kind of crispy. So I'm gonna say I don't recommend that one for decals. You can do it if you're gonna be doing it right away. And there's that. I don't think I'm gonna use these. That one for sure not. And this one is very pliable and soft, and you can see it forms nice. That one was like stiff. There's that one. I'm not going to use these. I mean, that looks like a pink and blue baby shower. But that's how you do it on a mat. I just don't do it this way anymore, just because it's just too much work. Unless I'm gonna make a decal that I need to like save for a while. And I do sometimes when I'm going to do someone's nails, or like I've got something in mind I want to do for them and I don't want to take all the time when I'm doing their nails, I'll have some decals ready. And here's the one we made on the stamper with the clear. But also, I just think it's easier just to do it right on the stamper. And same thing. I mean, just put some sticky base coat on your nail first before you put that on, so you don't mess it up and it sticks. And then you would just top coat as usual. I really love the one I did a couple years ago, and I'll put a picture in here. And I use this plate. So we got a few little bubblies there. And then stick that on. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me. Merry Christmas. I hope you had a Merry Christmas. I actually meant to have this out by today, which is Christmas, but you know, it's by now probably a couple days past Christmas because yeah, I'm not organized right now. I don't know. It's cute. Not really what I had in mind, but that's what I ended up with, so. Okay, you guys, thanks for joining me, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Well, I couldn't help it. I had to get Penny an early Christmas present. That's on Christmas shopping. I got her a giant, I don't know, it looks like a monkey reindeer. She is loving it. Just a big one just like you, huh? Do make him squeak. Oh, she's so happy. Oh, yeah. You want to shake it? Oh, it's a big thing. You want to shake it? Oh, my goodness, yes.
Boogie boogie boo. Boogie boogie boo. Boogie boogie boo. Boogie boogie boo.